Hey guys, in today's video we are going to be taking a look at some Leo gameplay. So yesterday I released a video featuring the fuging with the last stand as well as the thermonuclear reactor, and it actually did pretty decent for at least an older robot. And I figured, you know what, let's try that on the Leo because it seems like that might actually be like the best modules for older robots, the last stand that is. So I think it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how the Leo does here, trying to hold off this pursuer. And I think I better drop in there with the Leo just in case, and see if we can try to take this guy out. Okay, so one thing that you have to be careful of, or at least be mindful of rather, when it comes to you know, these specific modules, it does cost a lot of gold. So it's 5,000 gold for the module, and then you have to obviously level it up. There's a couple of things that I kind of do like about modules, not the modules themselves, like the abilities that they give to the robot, but I do like the fact that you can take it off a robot and move it to the next robot. So for example, you know, let's just say you happen to get it for the Leo and the Leo doesn't really perform that well, and you know, there's another bot that you might have that it might work really well for. So for example, you know, you happen to get like a Spectre, for example. You can take it off the Leo and you can put it on the Spectre, and when the Spectre kind of doesn't do well, then you take it off the Spectre and you put it on something like an Ares. So I do like that part about the modules. Whoa, what's going on here? That guy was like trying to climb that Lancelot there. This Lancelot's like, what the heck's going on? But at least we held it down. So yeah, there are parts to the modules that I kind of do like. You know, the ability to move it from one robot to the other. But as I said, you know, the upgrade times, or at least cost as well as, you know, the 5,000 gold, I think should maybe perhaps be lowered. But yeah, there are parts of it that I do like. So anyways, let's see if we can get into the center here. There's a huge skirmish. What is this guy in? So you're gonna see here, like this guy could actually take me out, but when I get to, I think it's like 81,000, this is when I become invincible for the next couple of seconds. So it does give the Leo a little bit more power in that sense. So you can see how it sort of worked there. And well, this guy is totally gonna smoke me here, unless of course he doesn't look at me. So let's not do that. Oh crap, he saw me. I think from, you know, that kind of footage there, you could kind of see how it could be, you know, obviously handy to have those modules. And the downside to, you know, some of the modules that I think they should really have changed is that something like active modules should be available for older robots. Now, that's sort of the reason why I decided to put Last Stand, you know, on the Fuging and the Leo, because obviously you can't heal the robot. So if you can't heal it, maybe there's another module which where it tends to actually work really well. I'm gonna jump here because this guy, he just went into his stealth, and I should be able to hit him here. And let's see if we can move. I've got to move into this gap area here because these guys are firing all kinds of spirals and stuff here. Man. Oh, jeez. I'm going to use my heal here just to heal up a bit. And let me lock onto this player. I think he has a, looks like a bulwark or something. Let's see if we can get him some of the splash. Man, there's a lot of Orkans and stuff flying here. Trying to hit him. I'm surprised he didn't put up his shield. Maybe he doesn't realize it just yet. Oh man, I'm trying to push through here. Man, that's a lot of Hydras. Okay, I'm gonna drop in here with the Lancelot. So I've been trying out this Lancelot build. Let me know if you want to see kind of a separate video of this. It's actually not that bad. I've actually been quite surprised by this build, but running Avengers with the storm weapons, so very similar to the Strider setup I had right at the start with the Gust, except now you have storms instead. And this guy, there we go. This guy's going to be targeting me here, I think. Nope, he's going for the other guy. Let's see if we can curve around here, or at least arc around and maybe try to get that beacon back there. I'm expecting to see a lot of Hydras and stuff headed my way. So this guy's getting me pretty good here. I'm trying to wait until he's done here and then get close and see if I can get him with these storms. So I'm probably going to get hit from behind here. I'm trying to actually get around to take this guy out. Come on. Oh, almost. Oh, jeez. Looks like they got a guy right here by our spawn. Let's try to take him out first. And let's move across here. So this game is actually pretty close. 4 versus 4 here. And I've got to make sure I get to that beacon on the right side quick, because otherwise they're going to cap it and probably start spawning in there. So I'm trying to see if I can race here. Oh, looks like my teammate just dropped in there. And when this guy gets out of his stealth, that's when I'm going to hit him. Should be runabout now. There we go. And looks like they have a falcon there. Let's see if we can get this guy in the center. Oh no, he messed up his jump. Perfect. I'm gonna hit him now, soon. Here we go. Trying to move towards center here to help my teammate out. Okay, we managed to take that guy out. I'm not sure if this is the guy that was firing his hydras the whole time. So we can take out this guy. Oh jeez, it's taking a while to bring that guy down. Okay. Yep, looks like they've got that falcon back there is hitting me pretty good with his, I think it's dragoons. And I'm gonna try to hit this guy here the minute he gets out of stealth. He should have actually captured this beacon first. That's, I think, what I would have done. So just trying to see if I can take him out and capture this beacon. They might have another player though, because that one guy was in his Hydra build for a really long time. So it looks like that is game. So let's take a look to see how well we did here in this game on row map. And we ended up doing 1.7 million. And let's take a look to see what some of these other players on the other team were running. So this player here, he has actually quite a few MK2 weapons. Not so much the bots, but remember, it's the weapons that do the damage. And he still did 1.1, which is actually really good considering you know, his level of bots. And this player here is at level 12 on pretty much all his bots. He actually has 4 hangar decks. Wow. That's one thing that I don't have on my own account. And we're just going down the list here. You're looking at some of these other players also in Champion League, also running some MK2 stuff. And this guy has actually an MK2 Lancelot. So the Lancelot, actually, you know what? I've been finding that recently, you know, Lancelots are a lot tougher to take down. So anyways, you know, I'm going to go through here. You do see some Master League players. And for those of you wondering, you know, how the matchmaking works, if you are in Champion League, basically you are going to face Master and Champion League players. So that's kind of how it works. And this guy has a lot of hangar decks. I think for me personally, I would have invested in just one as opposed to having all 3. But yeah, anyways, this is pretty much what my lineup looks like. So I have the Strider here with Avengers and Gust. I have a Hetchy with Orkans. I have a Leo with, you know, the Magnums, Redeemer, as well as the Last Stand and the Thermonuclear. So this is the one that I wanted to really show you guys. Because I think, you know, having that Last Stand actually does help quite a bit with the older robots. And an Inquisitor with Exodus Orkans, and lastly the Lancelot with the Gust or a Storm rather, and Avengers. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some bonus footage of the Leo where I was using it and it was actually doing really well for me. Now, once again, just a couple of things that I have to mention. When it comes to you know, modules, it will cost 5,000 gold for it, and then obviously you have to level it up using silver. So I think it's like every level is like 40 million or something, but just something to keep in mind. It is very pricey, but remember, if you can apply it to one robot and it doesn't work, you can take it off and apply it to another robot. So you're not investing, you know, everything into that build. You are investing into the module and obviously the weapons, which allows you to move it from one robot to the next. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.